Hello, hello, and welcome to another week in numbers. So it's still today. The sun hasn't set yet, so I'm still, able to post this today. Um, wow, what a great week we have this week. And we start today with for energy on the 25th of January 2021. And it's a very interesting day because of the fact that we take some trips today. We may have taken some trips today, and they were very purposeful, right? They had a real purpose. And for some of us, they were very, very fruitful, very lucrative. So that's one of the things that might happen until the end of the day. And also be very mindful of your health, some particular part of your health, and as I mentioned before, it can be any type of health. Then we go to tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Tuesday, and it's the 26th of January. It reduces to a vibration 5, which is a vibration of joyfulness, but also a vibration of change. So be very careful because tomorrow it's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be one of those days when you get change at every second. So be ready to embrace it. Be ready to respond in a very good and very open manner. So if you do that, then Mars, who's usually so aggressive, he may actually respect you for it, and help you and put things into action. It's going to be an action based day. So tomorrow is going to be about a lot of things, doing a lot of things. Okay, so next up is Wednesday. Wednesday is the 27th of January 2021. It reduces to a energy of 6. And the energy of 6 is the energy of either family and structure, like family, and the job. So expect either something very, very good or something very, very the opposite in either your family or your job. And be very mindful of the fact that the day itself is made up of 2 and 7. So 2 is the partnership, is the relationship in itself, and 7 is this divine intervention, this whole idea of something that might happen. So it could go either very, very well, or it could go not so great. It's more or less about the way we react to things. So Wednesday, based on the fact that there's also our beautiful friend Mercury there, the god with the lovely communication and trade and transactions and everything like that, in his job description. It's going to be very interesting ways. There are going to be very interesting ways of tackling what's happening in our relationships, either family-wise or work-wise. So just be very mindful of that. Be very mindful of how you react or how you respond. Be very mindful of how you communicate. And Wednesday is going to be really, really good. Also be mindful of the fact that it's the day before the full moon. So there's going to be some aggressiveness. It's bound to be there. Okay, so next up is on Thursday is the full moon in Aquarius, but also 28th of January 2021, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy of 7. And we were talking about the energy of 7 being, the divine energy. So what I feel about Thursday is the fact that it's going to be a very lucky day. So it's going to be very lucky, but in a way that you don't really see it perhaps in the moment. You don't see the blessing at that particular time. It could be an event, it could be I don't know, it could be meeting someone by chance or whatever, and you exchange ideas and stuff like that. So it's going to be a very special day in this regard. Of course, apart from luck, there's going to be a lot of expansiveness because we're talking about Thursday, so Jupiter. So just, expect the best, even though in the sky, the moon is like full, and we all know that. One very important, lovely message of this full moon in Aquarius is get rid of people and situations and events that no longer serve you. So it's a good time to set the intention that you want to free yourself of the people or the events or the situations that are toxic or that you don't need anymore. And just, think about that and release that intention. And you don't really have to know who these people are. You don't have to know what the situations are, because the universe will take care of it, and you'll probably feel a lot better within a couple of months when you realize that you've cleaned up the place. Okay, so then we go to Friday, which is the lovely, my favorite vibration. It's like 8, right? So the 29th of January 2021, and I made some notes here, so I'm going to tell you what I feel about this day is that you're going to be picking some fruits of your labor over the last weeks or the last days, coming from an event, coming from a transaction, coming from something that you did, and now you're getting rewarded for that. Some of you may get your paycheck, I don't know. So it could be that. But it really feels like a very lucky day this way. And there's also the 29th is like 2 + 9 = 11. So it's a 2 out of 11. It could be a sign for good partnerships or good ideas that come to you, like you create an idea for a project or something that brings you a lot of money. Okay, so next up on Saturday, we have the vibe of 9. And I keep telling you, and I'll keep telling you as long as it takes and as many times as I have to. When you feel like taking care of others, when you feel like being the good Samaritan, like being good Mama Dolores or Papa Dolores, just think about yourselves as well. Think about yourself first. Think about what do I get out of here? What is this? Am I gaining in altruism? Am I gaining in a good feeling about myself? Just think about how you can help other people, but without exhausting yourself. Please do that. And also, you're going to be communicating a lot. You're going to be in a very chatty mood. So it's going to be a really cool Saturday from my point of view. And then we end up with a lovely vibration 1 on the 31st of January 2021. This reduces to 1. And as a project manager, I would recommend to you not to plan. So today is not about planning. This Sunday is not about planning. It's about reviewing. It's about cherishing and celebrating beautiful Mercury, who's going retrograde on the 30th. And I'm going to tell you exactly what that means in a couple of seconds. So celebrate Mercury, who goes retrograde, by taking a piece of paper and putting down the following answers to the following questions. So, what's been going on in my life lately? Am I happy with it? Am I unhappy with it? What's been good? What's been bad? What do I need to do to make it better if things are not so great? What do I need to delegate? What do I need to remove from my to-do list? What do I need to add to my to-do list in order for things to get better? So it's something, it's a revision. It's monitoring and evaluation of what's been going on. And it basically helps you to have this Mercury retrograde energy on our side, because on retrogradation, Mercury gives us the clarity to see what we need to change, what are our lessons, what needs to be removed. And this is a great theme if you combine it with the full moon, right? Because the full moon says, just get rid of some baggage, get rid of some people you don't need in your life anymore, get rid of some situations you don't need in your life anymore. You know, if you need to stop listening to me, stop listening to me. So that's what I'm talking about. So Mercury retrograde is a great time for revising, reviewing, reevaluating everything with a, you know, something that concerns um, just doing an evaluation of what's going on in your life, and drawing conclusions from that. It's not a good time for transactions. It's not a good time for marriages. It's not a good time for starting relationships of any kind, like, you know, job or whatever. It's a good time to look for things. It's a good time to look for what you need in a job. It's a good time to look at yourself and see what your strengths are, what you can offer in a job if you want a new job. So it's just take that time to just find yourself, because this is what it is about, you know. And this period of Mercury retrograde starts on the 30th of January and ends on the 21st of February. So you have about a month to figure out what the hell you want from life, and to just, you know, put a stop to some things that are no longer working for you. And the whole picture of January, and there's still a couple of days left, is about getting rid of the past. It's about looking into your past and deciding what the lessons were, and how you can use those lessons, and just leaving the past in the past. It's time to make peace. It's time to let it go, because you cannot build a good and happy future if you keep thinking about the past. And January is about this, is about letting go, because, you know, February and the rest of the year, it's about building something beautiful, something gorgeous, on this magical energy of change, which is the year 2021. So hopefully I said everything. And I just want to tell you guys that I wish you a very happy, very beautiful, and very magical week. And that I wish you to be happy, because in the end, that is all that matters. Bye-bye.